Let's just also get comments from what our viewers are thinking. We have Nelson Lagat.
But I've not, you've not given...
Oh, it's you, I've jumped you. Oh, yes, sorry. Yeah, after you, then I'll read that. I thought we went sequential to all of us. Don't take it...
I hope that does not mean my contribution is an afterthought.
No, it's not an afterthought.
No, forgive me.
It is not before thought.
I apologize. I thought actually you had commented. Just continue.
My brother, Dr. Sally, listening to you here and seeing how you have conducted yourself from the time we were in Bungoma, subsequently in Kakamega, I'm afraid to conclude that you are a good man, an honest man. In fact, you are too honest to be where you are. If you do not know, Doctor, that the party leader of Fort Kenya and the party leader of ANC arrived at the Golf Hotel with the money which they were giving people, then you are too honest to be there. In fact, one of the ANC parliamentary hopefuls confided in me that he had to be summoned by the party leader so that he collects his money for air ticket and so on. Now, that does not mean I'm against people receiving money to go to functions. I actually support it. The only wrong thing about it is if the money is not budgeted for. Yakoyo, you remember that the delegates who were at Bomas in 2005, thereabouts, were actually being paid because it was provided for clearly.
Where would the ANC party leader and Fort Kenya party leader get? They are not part of the...
Can I I don't want to go further than that. That's why I'm saying you are too honest to be where you are. Honorable Amolo, you've raised the issue, and this is not the first time, that you want the deputy president to resign. And listening to you, you are so offended by the Naivasha rally. That's why you said, I mean, you said it, and even said people from Rarieda have written that the guy is now challenging the authority of the president and so on.
I've not said any such thing.
Now, you know how I respect you. Now,
I think you're only listening to a sale.
Yes, as you make that assertion, and given that correctly so, Aaron clearly pointed out that you're from Rarieta, and Tuju, who has made some unhelpful remarks about the PG that was in Naivasha, both of you are from Rarieda. I think you need to think a bit further. You know, the Constitution of Kenya, 2010, has not been suspended. The assumptions you are making, the movements you've been making from Kisii to Kakamega and Mombasa, is as if the Constitution has been suspended. It hasn't. Be aware of state power, which you have and which has not been given by the Constitution. That power you people think you have through your party leader is what the Americans would call 15 minutes of fame, or the British would call seasonal power. The real power is the one that Ruto and President Uhuru wield. Did it occur to you that out of the 3 rallies, the highest number of MPs we have been able to assemble is 58? And in just one flick, Ruto was able to assemble 170 MPs. No wonder you are scared of a parliamentary decision on this particular process. Finally.
That is according to what documentary evidence do you have with this particular figures that you're putting on the table?
Finally.
No, what Khalwale, I'm asking you.
They don't give figures nowadays. They just throw them.
Where are we getting these figures?
The judge counted us.
The papers have reported. I'm not a newspaper reporter. They're telling us how many people attended where.
Against?
Yes.
So then but they also said Mombasa was attended by 200 MPs.
Then it's true it was a palace school.
Yeah.
All right, no. Have you finished?
No, have you finished? I was waiting for you to...
All right, just to continue.
My brother Amolo, not Amolo, Jakoyo, when you say you have now changed your mind and you've seen the wisdom in regional government, you have entitled to your opinion. But the things you are advancing so as to justify, to my mind, in good faith, you are speaking to the economic dynamics in the region. The fact that the United States of America, Japan, UK, and Germany, and others belong to the G7, which is purely for economic reasons. The fact that we have the European Union, the fact that we have the East African Community, which is purely for economic reasons, and that countries subscribe to those economic blocs, doesn't mean they should lose their sovereignty. To the people of our counties today, there is a degree of sovereignty about their counties. You are not going to ask the people of Vihiga, for example, to go back to Kakamega, where they left a long time ago. You ask the people of Trans Nzoia to go back to Nakuru, which they left thanks to this constitution of 2007. So if you want a way of doing the economic activities so that several countries are pulled together, then let's speak to economic blocs. But to simply support regional governments...
Thank you.
Yeah,
yeah, you've had your time.
You've had your time.
Thank you. You've had your time. You have your time.
Yes.
You've had your time.
Don't be uncomfortable with my point.
No, it's not uncomfortable. I think you also need to keep cognizant of the fact that, yes, everyone has a share.
So just before you ring that bell, yeah? before the way you did for others.
Lastly.
For the final time.
Okay. Briefly.
As
my final point...
as you conclude. That will buy you some
Continue.
Is that
You did tutorials.
regional government is a bait to try and bring governors on board on the BBI of ODM. And I mean BBI of ODM because the BBI t-shirts on those rallies are actually in ODM colors. Can you see? You guys of Fort Kenya?
But that is your own opinion and perception.
So
just a moment.
It is not true.
Yeah?
I didn't see any t-shirts.
None.
It's
not
just
There was no t-shirt, first of all.
Really?
So
none.
BBI.
I think Khalwale, we're talking about t-shirts, now confirms what he's accusing me of being honest. Because he seems to veer to the other side of honesty.
all right, let's see reactions from Twitter here. We have Engineer Lazaro Kanyambok saying that parallel rallies will only stimulate this nation deeper into another unfavorable political tension. The president should use his constitutional authority to stop any charged political activities in the country before 2022. Also, we have Jamal Ochola Jr. saying Eseli is thinking for a Kenyan here. COBBI and a locus corruption, etc. Is finishing us, of course, alluding to the fact that we should be discussing other issues none other than just the BBI. Also, we have Jamal Ochola saying that Kume, these people attend these meetings due to Padiem, Kweli, Wajinga, Nisisi, or Kenya. We're yet to establish that. Also, we have Gamaliel and Namale asking, ask Boni Mtetezi if the meeting at Nabongo was about economic empowerment for the Western region. Does he know that Wekohas is he a member? I don't know if you know Wekohas. I don't know what that is.
It is called Wekowas.
Wekowas.
Yes.
What is it?
I'll
You
define
can inform us for many Kenyans who also, you'll tell us.
Yes.
Yes. Then we have Nafis Mohammed saying, seems the Tanga wing of Jubilee Party have lost their sense of purpose, direction and judgment. Their position on BBI is very confusing. They support it while opposing at the same time. They need to state their official position on BBI. This is what Nafis Mohammed is saying. Also, we have Ricky Ndemo saying, when the DP goes around with Tanga, are these not public funds squandered? All politicians are born from the same mother. He says to loot. This is Eric from Addis Ababa. Also, we have, still loading here. We have also Mawazo Fikirini saying, we are tired of that story. Mix it up. Give us a locust, a front page. Then go back to Raila and Ruto. I won't pronounce that. Of course, there's a
Please
follow-up
do.
there.
We don't know what you're reading.
Okay, then we have Ndungu Wanaina saying, BBI is much ado about nothing. All proposals so far coming from BBI reports have twofold solution. One, administrative and legislative actions is in compliance with the Constitution. And two, full faithful implementation of Constitution and upholding rule of law. We have many of them. We have also Obunga Pamo saying BBI is all about 22 succession. Tanga versus Kieleweke is a duel meant for political fireworks in 2022. Tuache kizungu mingi. We have Mula saying those delegates that are said to have been invited to be read for or to applaud the resolutions, who picked them? And what was the criteria? This is what Mula is